is two wolves with quill and embry. No, this is not my area. This is Stanley, Idaho. This is the most recent shot taken with Sawtooth cameras. Stanley, Idaho. This is what the view from Stanley, Idaho usually is. The beautiful Sawtooth Mountains. www.sawtoothcamera.com. You can come here and view this. This is being highlighted in local media because we have got in central Idaho an absolutely out of control fire. Out of control fire in central Idaho in the beautiful Sawtooths. So you might want to come and monitor this if you're interested or have loved ones in the area or love this area. This is what the view is in Stanley at this moment. Same view. Not much of a view. Quite smoky. Currently 69. Winds from the northwest at 10 miles per hour. This is really bad because the fire is being pushed from the west towards Stanley. Not a very promising forecast, eh? We'll have a look. Camera image updates every 20 minutes between 7 a.m. and 8 p.m. Mountain Standard Time. This beautiful little Stanley recreational village ranching area at the base of the Sawtooths. Highest point in the center of the image is Williams Peak right there at 10,635 feet. This is the bordering on the River of No Return and just whitewater rafting, wonderful area. And here's some other links of interest while we're at it. Now let's look at the fire. Here's yesterday's, just to let you know how fast this is developing. This fire was just started by lightning a couple of days ago. And yesterday's news, I'm sorry, actually 2 days ago on the 1st, was warning the Idaho Statesman, www.idahostatesman.com, sorry. Okay, cold front could push Idaho's Halstead fire west. Okay, that's what's happening. This is a picture from the 1st, Rocky Barker at idahostatesman.com. Thank you, Rocky. Forecasters 2 days ago were predicting 20 mile per hour winds with gusts up to 30 miles per hour, and that's actually still continuing as I speak. The fire grew to 5,000 acres by Tuesday. The front is dropping humidity and bringing high winds. Humidity had already been in the single digits, said Bruce Palmer, U.S. Forest Service spokesman. The cold front will challenge firefighters' strategy to steer the fire north, deeper into the Frank Church River of No Return wilderness, which on its own is tragic that they have to steer it that way. Firefighters expected to continue burning and cover tens of thousands of acres. This is really just heartrending. It's a beautiful, wild area of Idaho, beloved by anyone that's ever seen it. This is Halstead Fire on the ridge above Beaver Creek. Tourists are heading towards Stanley, as they do, in a steady stream. Stanley makes its livelihood during these summer months from whitewater rafting and other recreational opportunities. Photo by P. Zamowski at idahostatesman.com. The concern as early as 2 days ago is that if the fire is blown through the lines that were built and showed up Wednesday, it could present new challenges to areas to the east, Stanley's to the east. That would include places like Marsh Creek, ranches west of Stanley, and Idaho 21. That's Idaho's Highway 21. Firefighters are watching closely an area they call the sea foam bubble, where a thick strand of subalpine fire, spruce and lodgepole pine, has not burned for more than 100 years. That fuel added to high temperatures, low humidity, and 10 mile per hour northwest winds will add to the challenge, but we've been having these gusts up to 30 or more. Okay, this was 2 days ago. 2 days ago, most river outfitters were still using Boundary Creek. Okay. The other thing that's happening is that water flow is really dropping. And that ties into another story I've got for you about the fact that this area, Blaine County, is now under drought emergency. Okay. So that's 2 days ago. And then there are some pictures, a little bit of a slideshow here. Now, here we are, Friday, today, August 3rd, 2012, updated 46 minutes ago. So Two Wolves is on this story. I've just been sort of waiting to see what happened before putting it up online. This is not of imminent concern to most of you unless you've got loved ones in Idaho or have loved the area. But it certainly is to a number of rural dwellers and the residents of Stanley, those who make their livelihood in the summer, ranchers, sheepmen, backcountry recreationists. I'm concerned about backcountry recreationists who might be in the backcountry and not know how to get out. This is actually just occurring to me this afternoon. Okay, again, www.idahostatesman.com. Right now it's 74 in Boise. It's about 80 here in the Wood River Valley. As of this morning, and actually really about 3 hours ago and now updated 46 minutes ago, it's 3 p.m. Mountain Standard Time right now. The Halstead fire burning near Stanley continues to grow. As of Friday morning, the lightning-caused fire was 0% contained. Okay, this is just, even with what I used to see in Alaska, this is wild. 0% contained after more than 3 days of being fought. 0% contained. Burning on 18,522 acres. There's a picture of it. More than 200 firefighters are on scene, including 9 hand crews, 6 engines, and 4 helos. Crews are beginning to construct fire lines to protect the Boy Scout camp and private property along the Highway 21 corridor. So this fire is threatening Highway 21. The Scout camp was actually evacuated a couple of days ago. Okay, this picture was taken yesterday. Look at this fire. Crews are beginning to construct fire lines. Okay, area closures. This is the most current information if you or loved ones are in Idaho. Most current. All access points to the Cape Horn area, to the Seafoam Bubble, all access to the Frank Church River of No Return Wilderness, that is east of the Middle Fork Wild and Scenic River Corridor, east of Blue Bunch Ridge, and north of Lola Creek. The area northwest of the Napaloon Trail and west of the Pinyon Felton Road. Pinyon Peak Road is entirely closed. All these campgrounds are closed. All roads and trails within the closure and boundaries of the closure area are closed. So I'm sure it's bigger than 18,000. It's probably 20,000 acres by now. A community meeting is planned for 7 p.m. Friday at the Stanley Community Center. There's a lot of other fires going on here in Idaho as well. We're just in real trouble. Drought conditions, drought emergencies. Another fire near Midvale. And continuing heat, drought, no rain inside, and just about no humidity. So this is just really troubling. I'm very concerned about this fire. It's not a threat to Two Wolves or her wolves, but certainly it's to many other wolves and more importantly, many people and livestock in the Stanley area. If you're planning to go there right now, don't. If you have loved ones in the area, let them know, keep them updated, give them access to all of the websites I've shared with you, in particular the BLM website, NIFC, is the most current information. And keep Stanley and this beautiful area, all of these people, all of these beings in your prayers. Thank you. I've got another story about the drought, and I'll be doing that later today. Two Wolves out.